Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I don't wear my hair down very often in the summer. I cannot believe how long it is. Okay, so let me add Jen. Hold on one second, guys. The invitation. So let's make sure that you are ready to roll. Okay. I love how Instagram gets stuck. Hey, you guys, thanks for joining us this afternoon. Hey, Jen, thank you so much for being patient with me. Today was it was a little crazy.
All good.
All good. All good. So you're in the car, obviously, in the middle of errands, and we stopped to do this live here real quick. Thank you guys so much. So glad you're here. And we wanted to talk to you today because we're really doing better than okay. And so this last 8 weeks, eight?
June 1st.
Okay, June 1st. All right, so the last 6 weeks have been very interesting. We have laterally transitioned, as many of you know, still in this industry because I love it so much. But we wanted to share with you a couple of things today. And being that, Jen has had certain experiences, through the course of her life, some things that have happened with her daughter, Shelby, and some of the other things we just want to share with you. And we want for you guys to come with us on this journey. We're going to start a new Blitz group tomorrow, and we're going to talk about all things education. And you guys, I've talked about this before. I've lived a very holistic life for the last 20 years, but I don't want to take up a bunch of my time on this. I want you guys to hear from someone that has seen incredible changes in both her health, her daughter's health. And I even think that, Scott's doing better than he was too. So why don't you share with us a little bit about what we're doing and how we want to help and how we want to educate?
First of all, you look amazing. I think seriously, I know what you've been through the last handful of months, if not longer, and you are glowing right now. Toni texted me and she said, "I'm all pretty." I said, "I'm all not. I've been caught in the rain. Look, this is me." So, when I texted Toni about, can we go live? What can we talk about? We've talked about a lot of things, but I do want to focus on the business side of this mental wellness thing, because we are all feeling so good. And it dawned on me last night, because look, we all know there's a big shakeup in the industry going on right now. I just watched a Facebook Live with the owner and the new CEO of Amari, and when Toni said, "What do we call it?" I said, "We're better than okay," because that's how I feel. We are better than okay in multiple areas, from a health standpoint, from a mental health standpoint, from a company standpoint. We're doing better than okay. But as far as like my story, I really was searching for something for my daughter. She deals with horrendous endometriosis. There's a lot to that story. And you guys, I'm not making medical claims. I'm just telling you my story. Her inflammation was the whole reason I went searching for something. The fact that I literally tripped right into a business opportunity, nobody was more surprised than me. So my husband and I started all of these things before Shelby did. My husband is a humongous skeptic, huge skeptic. He supports me in everything, but he was a skeptic. And the first day he took it, he came home from work and he said, "I don't know what is in that, but it works." And I was like, "I know," he listened. And both my boys, I have a 19-year-old and a 20-year-old. And of course, they're boys. I don't know what else to say about that. They're young. And at first I had to shove it at them every day. Drink this, drink this, drink this. And now they both wake up and they're like, "Can I get my happy juice?" And I do still make it for them because they're building a house. And they both work other full-time jobs. So yes, I love to serve. That's my thing. They're hardworking boys. Yes, I'll make their happy juice. So now it's to the point where we all crave it. And we're seeing so many differences. And the testimonials that are coming back are just so unbelievable. It's like, how can we not share how good this is? Because we all know now. I mean, look, Toni's known for a long time. I've known for the past 5 years. We all know about big pharma. We do believe there's a time and a place for medication. My nephew's a 2-time leukemia survivor. He was diagnosed less than 2 years old the first time. My mother has been a type 1 diabetic since she was 20 years old. She's now 71. So there's a time and a place for medicine. But as a whole, we are way too over medicated in this country. And there's no money in the cure. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm in a safe place that I can say that. And yeah, Tammy craves it too. I know, me too. And so I think people are searching for something holistic that they can actually get to the root of the problem. And since we've now learned so many things these last handful of years about the gut brain axis, not only is it a wonderful product to have and everybody should be having, but from the business standpoint of it, because everyone should have it and it's a consumable product that you can feel so great about, I just feel like we should talk about it all the time.
No, I mean, I agree. We've had some incredible testimonials. I know that Tammy next week is going to be sharing an awesome testimonial that she's had, because she had, and I had never heard of this term before, you guys, as much as I've researched, because if you don't know, I actually had a vax injured child when he was a baby. And this is what started me down this path, is researching naturals and holistics and doing all the things. But the really cool thing is that, you know, the cortisol, the whole thing with what that stress hormone can do to people is absolutely insane. I had never heard of cortisol face before. And so we've got education coming on that in our group tomorrow. This is on Facebook. It's an education group, you guys. We're so passionate about sharing with people. There are other alternatives. I actually even revamped my podcast. I just came out with the introduction to it, and I'm calling it Simple, WELLTH, because I'm teaching all of the simple things that you can do in order to feel better, to look better. This is just a part of it, but the part of it is your lifestyle, right? It's all determined on your lifestyle. And Jen, I know that you just went through a journey. You know, you completely did a 180, and you lost all of this weight, and you're taking better care of yourself. And you look amazing, by the way. We saw each other back at the end of April, and I hadn't seen her in a while, and just the changes that you make on a daily basis. And sometimes, I mean, most of the times it's because people have a life-altering experience, a health experience, and they're looking at, you know, what they're doing in their life, and they don't have a choice at this point, right? You have no choice. And a lot of times it's a life-threatening situation, which is unfortunate, but that is just, you know, how it is. So with that being said, you know, the great thing is that I'm here to stay in this industry. I'm teaching, coaching, and training on it, on a instructor platform, you know, as far as network marketing goes. And I still am in this industry because I want to be relevant. I want to know what, you know, challenges, what trends we're seeing, the transitions that we're going through. It's so very important. But there is no doubt in my mind at all is that even though this industry is a little bit, and I'm going to say it, it's weird right now, there are still strong companies that are here to stay, still companies that are here to help, to serve, and, you know, with better products and with an incredible opportunity. And I will always shout that from the rooftops, because I do truly believe that this can give people that were never taught entrepreneurship. It's not taught, right? That is self-learned, or, you know, you plug into people that have done it and you're learning from them, right? You're not going to get this information anywhere else. People, government, you guys, and again, I'm going to go on my soapbox here. They want to make us dependent on them. And this is all about not being dependent on them and doing the things that you can do locally, supporting things in our industry that help you look, feel better, and that also have a financial opportunity attached to it. Now, we're not making any kind of product claims or income claims. And I have to put that disclaimer in here because of certain government regulations, which shouldn't be in place anyways, but they are. But here's the thing, you guys, is that we still want to help you. And whatever that means, in whatever capacity, even if it's from the educational standpoint, that's all we want.
Well, and here's the other thing. I feel like ever since like 2020, you know, everyone's mental health suffered so much, especially the kids. And, you know, my kids are older now, and I wish I would have known more about these things when they were younger. But people pay more attention to mental wellness now.
Yes.
And people, like I said before, they're not in a rush to put their children on medication. They don't want to dull their personality. You know, if it's a matter of, can we do something holistic? So as far as like from a business standpoint, you've got a product that is consumable. You've got something that can help all of us, including our children, be more mentally well, because there's a focus on that now. When I was younger, look, I'm Gen X. I was born in 1975. Nobody gave two shits about our feelings. I'm going to be very honest with you. You know, we survived all day long out in the sun, drinking from a hose. The babysitter would lock us out of the house. Like it was crazy. Nobody cared about how we felt. But now there's a focus on our mental wellness. And if we can do something to help our children and then help other people's children and help ourselves, you know, you talked about like my weight loss. I lost 55 pounds. That weight loss was from, I had an eating disorder. It's just that it went in the other way. You know, I ate my feelings because I was anxious and I was depressed, and it all happened in 2020. And we all know what happened in 2020 and just the stress of all of those things. So the fact that we can do something to help our mind by healing our gut, there's so much science behind it, and it's just fascinating. So the other thing is, you know, we got a new owner about 7 months ago, and I just listened to that Facebook call with them from, I believe it was last night, and he said, this is my legacy. Everything I do revolves around the field. And I loved that. We have a brand new CEO who is not new to this industry. And she said from the time she wakes up to the time she goes to bed, every decision revolves around the field. So you've got a great product that's consumable, something that will help heal people from the inside out, help our mental wellness, with a company that cares about their people, where every decision they make revolves around the field. And you and I have talked about this for a while. So that's 4 huge points about this company. But the other thing is, I'm just going to say it because I don't care anymore. We have 1 sale a month, and we get paid full commissionable value on those sale items. And I personally got really tired of working 5 times harder than I ever had to just to get paid the same as what I did 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. And so from a business standpoint, as far as what we're paid and how we're paid, I mean, it's like a no-brainer. And it was honestly such a breath of fresh air that it took me a while to like deprogram my brain, because I was so used to working much differently. So if there's anybody on here who's looking for any reasons to help your gut, your family's gut, help heal your mind, get on a more holistic path, finding alternatives to things that maybe you've tried all the medication, or you don't like how you feel and you're just looking for something else, we can help you with that. If you're looking for another revenue stream, you can do more than one company here, which I love. They recognize the fact that people do need at least 7 revenue streams, and they're okay with us doing that, which is amazing. Because again, it's about the field and our well-being. And obviously Toni's a great one to partner with. I think I'm not too bad to partner with myself.
You're awesome.
I, you know, like Toni's service is my thing. You know, I just want people. Oh, I want so much for people. I could just reach out and grab it. I can just taste it. And I think if there's one thing that is a downfall of mine, and I think you probably know this, is I've had to realize that I can't want it for people more than they want it for themselves. And I told myself that for years, but I think it did finally sink in. But I feel like those that are partnering with us now, man, they're hungry for happiness and peace and prosperity and all of those things that are so important. And I just think it's a great place to be.
Yep. I would agree. So anyways, you guys, listen, DM Jen. She's at the Jenny_V on Instagram. DM me if you have any questions, or if there's any more information that you'd like. We just want to thank you so much for hanging out with us for a little while today. And we can't wait to share more incredible success stories with you. I've got about 6 in my arsenal right now from people that we've been sharing with, and that have been diligent in, helping them feel better. So you guys, thanks so much. Happy hump day. And I am off to a networking event tonight. So I'm going to go out and spread some joy and some kindness. All right, you guys, take care. Mwah. Thanks, Jen.
Bye,
Love
Toni.
you,
Love you too.
All right,
See ya.
bye-bye.